Heaven, everybody, this is Tycoon Wibbit, and this is Thinking and Speaking in Yes. And today we're going to talk about solids. What is a solid? Yes. And the idea, especially in this civilization, right? You get taught phases of matter and they teach you about solids, and everywhere you look, high, low, anywhere in this civilization, people are acting like solids are this enclosed thing. Yes? And I'm like, hold on, everybody. Yes, let's get this one fact straight. There are zero solids here, right? Right? Like, as in things that you can see and behold, zero of those are solids, right? Because everything is spacious, right? Spacious. All right, yes, these are the two things I can grab real quick, right? So we're just going to imagine that these are two atoms, right? And when atoms touch, we call that nuclear fusion. Right? 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 And again, like, if they're here and they start going, nuclear fission. Right? Like, so everything is a matrix that looks like this. Like, everything has space in it. Solids are a fallacy. Any kind of truth structure that you have built on any kind of fact that a solid is real is also a fallacy. Right? Because in this spiritual thing, you see the halo image, right? In this spiritual thing, they love to say from their ivory tower, we are all one. We are all one. Well, explain that to me in physics then. Yeah, heaven, blessedness, right? Like, if I can use it to build a laptop, I will incorporate it into my spirituality. Fuddy-duddiness, fictitiousness, pie in the sky dreams has zero place inside of my spirituality. Yes, my spirituality is metaphysics because there is zero difference between metaphysics and actual physics. They're both one and the same thing, right? One is just a different focusing of life, right? One you use to build laptops. The other one you use to build a better you. Yeah. So this idea that solids are this thing, right? Like, you can tap on this wall, it seems solid. That is the interaction of layers of atoms with their fields interacting. If I ever touch an atom, I'm gonna explode. And so are you, right? So this idea that solids are real, stop that. Stop it, right? So this idea of me and I is stupid, right? Right? And that's why I like to say we a lot, right? Because I comprehend that I am a we, right? All eyes are we's, all we's are eyes. It's the nature of the dielectric. So I was doing a little mental trick, yes? And when we grow up in this American civilization, USA civilization, right? And we get this education, we get taught to see from the particle aspects of things, yes? From the actual particle aspects of things, right? The particle aspects of things. But if solids are a fallacy, which they are, right? Think of it from the space of the thing, right? There is but one space, and we're all in it, right? Right? And you say, well, what is that thing that makes us all one? Well, we comprehend that atom, like, this is what atoms do. Like, there's a density over here and there's a density over here, and it's plain to see. But there's space in between these two things. And the space between those two things is the same space that's between all the two things that make up me, right? So from the spatial aspect of it, eternity is oneness, right? From one end of eternity to the other end of eternity, all of that space is the same, right? The awareness, the perspective that is that space, thinks of that space as one space, yes? And so that's just a wonderful, cool thing to comprehend, that when we think about, okay, good thing, right? You're in a grocery store, you're in a line, right? It looks like there's a lot of separate things going on. Go to the spatial perspective, Yes, you see that all of that scene, that entire scene is moving and shifting all together, all at once, right? Because we are looking at it from the spatial perspective, which holds and encapsulates all things. Yes? So, yes, please get that fallacy out of your mind because I'm tired of interacting. Yes, I'm tired of interacting with beings who think they're people. You're a being. Yes, that, right? Yes, that. Please get rid of these fallacies. Yes? And solids are fallacy. Plain, simple truth. Yes? Heaven, heaven. And once again, thank you, Heaveners, for letting me be the one to wake you up again. And of course, I love you all. Heaven, heaven.